double. Take it forward, John Travolta. Woo! And back. And again. John Travolta struts. Good stuff. Breathe in. And out. 2 arms now for night fever. Yes. Good stuff. Little roll. 2 arms. Yes. Woo! One more time. Bring forward up. Good. Get those arms moving. Lovely. Good. Nice. It's getting a bit warmer. So we're going to stretch. And stretch. Woo! Stretch. And stretch. Last time. Breathing in. And out. One more. Breathe in. Night fever. Last time. Up. Woo! Yes. Good. Roll with roller. There we go. You've got flip the change. One more time. With roller. Yes. Woo! Good. With roller. Last time to the side. Weave 4. Good. And again. Take it forward. Strut that John Travolta. And back. Woo! Yes. And strut one more side. Yes. Good. Give those shoulders a little shake there. Good. And just take those arms up. And then we want to take them down. Good. So we want to get rid of all that tension that we've got in our shoulders. I'll just press pause on the music. Okay. Well done. So you should be feeling a bit warmer. So. This is the song that we're doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
So this is the routine. So there's a bit of a showy number. Whee! Yes! So, we are at the Copacabana, Barry Manilow's here somewhere. We are wearing showgirl heels. We've got our fishnet tights on, and we've got a lovely bikini on, and we've got a headdress with feathers. So that's our costume. So you can be wearing pink, black, blue, lovely green. You can have whatever colour, sequins and feathers you like, yellow, whatever colour you want. So that's our costume. We're on the stage. Barry Manilow from Copacabana is here somewhere. And the curtains are opening and the lights are coming up and it just reveals us here on the stage as showgirls. So when I'm going to teach you this routine, I'm going to be facing this way now, so you just copy what I'm doing. So we are starting with our right foot out here. So you've got your right foot out and you've got your hand sort of splayed open there and we're facing the front, we're here. So I'll always be turning my head, but we're just facing the front there. So you've got with your hand, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we've got it. That's the good easy bit. So we're there. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are then going to add in a hip and the hand at the same time. So we then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey! Yes, it makes sense with the music. It might get a little bit quicker than that, but that we'll see. So we're going to try that. So we've got the hand and then we add in a hip, hopefully at the same time. So let me play the music for you. I'll just turn it up a little bit. So, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Copacabana.
Here we go. Then add your hip. There we go. Let me turn it up a little bit, the music. Okay. One more time. So, down here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Copacabana.
Now hips. Woo! Yes! Good! Woohoo! Does that sort of make sense? Yes, hand and hip. Because we've got that coordinated just about. Yes. Then you can hear in the music, there's a little accent in the music. So we've been here, and then there's a little arm. So you can hear like an arm goes out in the music, and your left arm goes out on arm. So we've been there, our head's forward, and you've got arm. There we go. So then from there, you're looking forward, arm has gone to the side, you've got arm, and then you've got head, head. So you go left, right. So your head goes ba, ba. So your head's going ba, ba. So you've done an arm, and then you do da, da with your head. So yes, now we're getting tricky. So we've been here, we've done our hand for H, we've then added on our hips. You're going to hear in the music, you've got your arm, it goes arm, and then it goes head. Ba, ba. It makes more sense with the music than my counting. So I'm going to play the music and we'll just do it a few times with the music there. So, we go. We're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana.
Oh, I've got the hips. Now add in your arm. Arm. Head. Whee! Yes. Do it again. Woo! We'll do that once more. So, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana.
Now hips. Arm. Head. Yes. Woo! Yes. How's that? Does that make sense, sort of? We've got an arm and we've got a head. Yes. Are we okay up to there? Just about. Yes. Okay, good. So, they've done our arm and we've done our head. Bah, bah. We then have got, we're here, we're going to do a little flick step. You're going to flick out your right foot. You go flick, step. You step it across there. So you go flick, step. So your arms have been here and you're going flick, step, then down with those arms. So that's 1, 2, 3. So from here, we go flick, step, down to get those arms down. Yes. So again, we've done the head and then we go flick, step, down. Flick, step, down. We get those arms down. We have the right foot is tapped across and we're going to spin all the way back round to the front, hopefully. Now, if you've got knees that are sore or slightly inflamed, don't twist them all the way around. You can just kind of walk that around. So don't over twist your knees there. So you have gone from here, you've got flick, step, down, bring those arms down, woo, twist all the way around to the front, hopefully. Yes. So we've done arm, we've done hips, then we do a hand, we do a head, bah, bah, and then you've got flick, step, down with those arms, woo, spins the nice bit. So let's try again that flick, step, down. So you've got 1, 2, 3 there. So from here, flick out the right leg and you go 1, 2, 3. Yes. And now a little spin. Lovely. Let's have a couple of times with the music. So when I can't speak today, it's Thursday. When you can at least hear it in the music, it then starts to make sense. So I'll pop that music on. Here we go. So, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana.
Hips. Arms. Head. Flick step. Spin. Woo! Yes! Good. Lovely. Yes. One more time. Very nice. So we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana.
Arm, head, flick step, spin, woo! Yes! Good! Nice! Are we okay up to there, sort of ish? Yes. Grab a little drink if you need to. our next little bit. So, we have got up to there. So that's kind of like the tricky bit, coordination tricky bit. So, we have spun all the way around and hopefully we're all facing the front. So hopefully facing the front and we've got our right foot free. We're going to do 4 walks, starting with our right, 4 showgirl walks. So we go right, left, right, left. So we've got that going forward, yes. So we go right, left, right, left. And you can just swing those arms, a little click, as you go. So yes, perfect, nice. So from there you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got your right foot free and you're going to turn to make we're going to make a whole box. So from here, then you walk 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Then you've got that right foot free, you're going to turn to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to finish off that box. We're going to turn to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've kind of gone down, we've gone to the side, we've gone up, and we've gone to the side again. So we're making a box. Obviously just go with what space you've got. Don't go into the kitchen sink. So there's that right leg and we go 1, 2, now we turn. 1, 2, 3, now turn. 1, yes. Woo, around the side. Gorgeous. Yes. Good. Let me give you the music for just that bit. Here we go. Here we go. So we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana!
Hips. Arms. Woo. Head. Next step. Spin. Here we go. We do 1. Shake. To the back. Yes. Woo. Gorgeous. Very nice. Yes. Yes. So we've got to here. Very good. Up to there. Oh no, we're here, aren't we? So we are facing the side and we've got our right foot behind us. So we're going to use our right foot and we are going to do a jazz box. So a jazz box comes up in our routines all the time. You're going to use your right foot, you turn to the front and you go right, left, right, left. So that right foot is, you're making a box in front of you. So you step right, the left comes across, you step back with the right, back with the left. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in our little showgirl outfits. So again, we've been facing the side and we step with the right and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice. So that's your jazz box. From there, you're going to lift up your right leg and you're going to go 1, 2. So you face the side. So you go 1, 2, then 3, 4. You're making a trumpet. Woo! So you're making a little trumpet there. Again, if your knees are slightly sore or inflamed, don't twist them too much. You can literally just totally turn this way. You don't have to have it inverted that way. So you lift 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! Good. So we're lifting up that right leg. We go 1, 2, trumpet. I want to call it saxophone, it's a trumpet. So yes, woo! So we get to there, very good. So let's join that onto our jazz box. So we've got jazz box and then we lift that leg and go into our trumpet step. So right foot, we go 1, 2. Now trumpet, 1, 2, woo, woo! Yes! One more time, might be a little bit quicker than that. So right leg, we go 1, 2. Now the leg, 1, 2, woo! Trumpet! Yes! Let me just find the music for that. Where is it? Yes, have we all got our trumpets? Yes. So we've got our trumpets out. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! So we've put on our trumpet. Now ignore your trumpets, they just disappear. You're going to use your right foot. It's going to step across and you step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in together. So you're stepping with the right, you're stepping out with the left. Woo! You're stepping back on the right, left comes across, and then you dig that right foot in there. So from there, it's across, back, step, across, in. Yes. So from there, you step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got a little one, and that's a little back, forward, and then step across. So it's a little back, forward, step across. Now, I was just doing massive big steps then. You don't need to do massive, great big steps. Just keep it small, because obviously we're showgirls and we're in heels. Keep it small. I was just doing it big to show you. So you're stepping across, da, da, across, in. Yes. Let's just say hello. Hello, hello. Is that Julia? Have you just joined us? So I've muted you. I've muted you, so I've muted you, my lovely, but just copy us, just see what we do, and then I'll have a chat to you after. Is that okay? Fab. So I can only see this much of you, so you're all good. Fab. So we are here. You've got your right foot stepping across. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig it in, and then we've got a little showgirl shoulder shruggy bonanza here. Woo! Yes. So you've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig in. Showgirl shoulders. Yes. Now the tricky bit is putting all of that together. So we've been here. We're then going to get rid of our trumpet. We lose our trumpets. We're going to use our right foot step across, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig it in. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. It makes perfect sense with the music. So you dig that foot in, and then you've got some little showgirly shoulders. So let me play the music from that bit, and we'll just do it a few times. See where we get to. So. That foot goes there. So we'll just keep going. We're going to do that one more time. So from the jazz box, into our jazz box. Let's have a little go. Here we go. Classes are an hour. The online classes are 45 minutes because we can concentrate a lot less at home because we've got other stuff, and it's like then you're thinking, oh, I need to go and put the washing on, or I need to do this, I need to do that. So we are a lot more distracted at home. But what happens when we, normally, we women have a 40-minute concentration span, and when we go past that, which we do in this, anything that I then teach you, any new steps, which is probably coming up now, especially if you're new, you just glaze over. You can't take in anymore. You've absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. So just keep going, stick with it, and then when we come back to it next week or next class, we go over it again like you've never seen it, and it's just magically in there somewhere. So this is the bit where we start to stretch our cognitive memory. So that's what we're doing here. So if you're already glazed over, thinking I don't know what she's talking about, stick with it. It's all good for you. So shall we go from the top? Anyone remember the top? Alright, let's have a go from the top, and then there's just like one or two more steps to show you. So let's have a go. So, we are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana!
Good. So, we've got to our little shoulder bit. So you've got shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. So you've got your right foot free. So you're going to use your right foot. You're either going to do a mambo or a pivot turn. They're the same feet. I'm going to show you the mambo first. You're going to use your right foot and you are going forward and back. And the left foot just stays glued to the floor, so he doesn't move. It's just your right foot's going forward and back. So that's a mambo. That comes up in all the routines as well. So that's a little mambo. So you've done your shoulders, you then use your right foot and you're going mambo forward and back. Yes, and then digs in. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that you need to count, but just so that there counts so that you know. So that's your right foot is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a mambo, or if you want to be fancy, you can do a pivot turn. It's exactly the same feet, but you're turning. If you're doing a pivot turn, you've got your right foot, and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, woo, 5. It digs in there, 5. So you don't have to do the pivot turn, but you can do it. Again, that comes up so many times in our routines. So some people now just know that off by heart. So you've got your right foot and you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going forward, it's pivoting round to the back, you're stepping to the back, and then you're pivoting round to the front, and then you're tapping your foot in. We won't do that too many more times and we'll fall over. So that's the gist though. So we've got to here, is anyone doing the mambo? Anyone doing Mambos there, or is everyone going wild and doing a pivot turn? Who's doing pivot turns? Are you all doing? Oh, are you all doing them? Okay, so I'll do. If no one's doing a Mambo, I'll do the pivot turn with you. So you come in here. You do shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Right foot. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you all made it back down to the front. Woo! You come in 5. Good. Let's do that again. We'll go from here and we'll see if we can join it together, because the trick of it's always joining it together. So we're here, we're going to step across with our right foot and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pivot turn, here we go, shoulders. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That digs in there, 5. Arm, arm, and then your arms go up. You can hear that in the music. So that's your little ba, ba. That's in the music there as well. Yeah, so let's just walk that through one more time before we put the music on. And lose it all. So we're here. We're using that right foot. We step across. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now shoulders. Pivot turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now arms. Up, up. Woo! Yes. Let's have a little go with the music. One more step. That's all you need to. All you've got left. So you go arm, arm, your feet would go forward and back. So that's your mambo there. You've got your arms in the air and they are coming down your feathered headdress that you've got on. So from here, your arms are just coming down your feathers. Woo! So we'll call that step feathers. So you would do pivot turn, your arms are going to go up, 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 then you've got feather steps. You've got forward and back. So the arms come down as you're stepping forward and back with your mambo. If the arms upset your feet, just do the feet. Don't worry, just lose the arms. So you have got your feather step forward and back. So if we go from the pivot turn into our feather step, so we have our right foot, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now arms, now feathers. You got 1 and 2. Whee! Yes. One more time, that little bit. So we've got pivot turn into our feathers. So you've got that right foot, you are going 1, 2, 3, then dig the foot in, arms. Now step the right, you've got your feather step and back. Yes, does that make sense, sort of? Yes, good. So you've gone forward, you've gone back, your very last step. So you go forward and back there. So that's your little feather, forward and back. We're then going to pick up this right foot, a bit like we did on the trumpet. We pick up 1 and we go down 2. So we've got 1, 2. Then our shoulder turns us around, 3, and we stick our arm out 4. Woo! So we, yeah, oh, gorgeous, yes. So we go 1, 2, turn, 4. If in doubt, just stick that arm out at the end. So your shoulder is turning you, and then you're sticking that arm out. So you are going 1, 2, turn, 4. Just get that arm out. Yes, if in doubt, woo! So that would go, you've got your feather and back, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. It's probably, as always, a little bit quicker than how I demonstrated it. So again, you've got forward and back, then you go 1, 2, 3, woo! 4. Yes. Good. Let's try that a little bit quicker, then we'll do it with music. So let's go from the pivot turn into the feathers, into the end step. So we go pivot turn, we go 1, 2, 3. Now put the arms up, here we go. Now feathers, we go 1. Now pick up the leg. 1, 2, 3, woo! 4. 4, yes. Yes, let's try that with music. Very good. Do-do. Then we'll try it from the very top. So let's go from that jazz box. Here we go. Actually, then we'll try from the beginning, then we'll put our costume on, full out on stage. Let's have a little drink. Have a little drink, and then we'll try. We'll try from the beginning. Let's have a little go, see if we can even remember the beginning, see what happens. Okay. So we're here, the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana.
Arms, hips, arm, head, flip step, spin. Woo! Here we go. Side. Go back. Jump on the stage. So we've got our showgirl shoes, fishnet tights obviously, we've got our bikinis, we've got our feather headdresses, and we're on the stage, the curtains are opening, the lights are coming up, and here we are in position. Let's go full out, here we go. Let's go! See what happens. We get to here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at the Copacabana!
Two classes, Wendy 2, Neelam 3, yeah, good, very good, well done. Right, let's do a little cool down, good work. We need to get the Bradford Alhambra open for us, don't we? Be on that stage, right. Let's do a little cool down. Okay. So, we just want to shake out those shoulders, we want to get rid of all our tension in our shoulders, roll them around. And the knees, and we're going to roll. And roll. Good. Breathe in. And out. And breathing in again. Breathe in. And out. Knees back, we're going to roll of tea, a lie down. Make sure you're hydrated as well. Good work, team. Team Broadway. We'll be on that stage in no time. I know. Yeah. It's worrying, isn't it? Poor Broadway. And then there's going to be us taking their jobs because we're ready for the stage ready. I feel terrible. Oh dear. Right, so I'll see you all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Pleasure. Those that had your taster, I will send you an email that tells you all about it. But how it works is we are online now for who knows until when. So we normally got classes dotted all over Bradford area, but we're online now. So we do, for this particular routine, we've got 4 classes a week. So it's unlimited classes. So like Neelam, she's been 3 classes? 3, yeah, she's been 3 times. So, and it's unlimited, and we week 1, so I've been teaching that all week, and then next week goes to week 2, and we learn the next bit. So that's how it works. It's like a progressive